All right, Jason Chaffetz with us this Monday morning. Jason, a politically charged DA allegation. You agree with that?
It is a political hit job, in my opinion, and I think Vice President Pence is spot on. All the things going on in New York City, and this is going to be the priority, supposedly on a charge that he had passed on in the past. Look, they've been going after Donald Trump for 6 years, and they can't even regurgitate what this supposed charge is. This is all about politics. But ironically, it's going to make President Trump even stronger, particularly with the Republican base.
So you think that if there is an arrest and an indictment, this benefits Trump, certainly in the short term amongst Republicans. What about the long term?
Well, I think it goes to the heart of what Republicans and conservatives are concerned about, in that there's a two-tier system of justice. And you can look at New York City, you can look at it across the country. They don't go after the Bidens, where they're taking money from Chinese interests while they're in office, and Donald Trump is paying somebody to deal with the nuisance charge. The person who pays somebody gets charged, and the person who's on the take, enriching their family from their public office, doesn't even get looked at. And that's what is the heart of what the concern is, the two-tier system of justice.
I think there's a real concern here that the neutrality of the court system is being undermined badly. Because if you go forward with a political indictment of a former president who is currently campaigning for the presidency, you've just switched the judiciary to become a political machine. I think we'll be bearing the consequences of this for a long time to come, if Bragg does what he says he's going to do.
If Bragg campaigned on it, the prosecutor campaigned on it. They said they were going to get Donald Trump at all costs, and this is what they've come up with. And it's an absurd charge. It is not something. And how is it that they charge him with a state violation on a federal race? I mean, that makes no sense. If they were going to do something, it would be at the federal level, not the state level. So I think this is all geared at just getting Trump, embarrassing Trump. But ultimately, I think it backfires.
Mind if I just bring you into the bank bailout question? Let's suppose that the banks really get into much more serious trouble, like they were in 2008. Should we bail them out or let them crash, in your opinion?
I think you hit it spot on 2 points, Stuart. Number one is members of Congress will talk a tough game, and then they will quickly bend and say, no, we have to bail them out. We were given no choice. Number two, you have to deal with the systemic problem. The underlying problem is the federal government is spending about 23% of our gross domestic product. If you want to address the underlying problem of the reason we're raising rates is because there's inflationary pressure. Why? Because the federal government is artificially throwing trillions of dollars into the economy. So if Congress actually wanted to act and solve the problem, stop spending so much money. The money that was appropriated 1 and 2 years ago is just now coming into the market. That's the problem.
Got it. Jason, thank you very much for being here. I know we'll see you again soon.